Hello everyone, welcome back on our Python journey. Today is day 11 and we're going to talk about methods and how to find method of any data type in Python. Um Today we're going to have a shorter video. It's not going to be as long as the usual one. And yeah, so let's quickly jump right in because I'm actually not feeling real good. All right, so today we're going to talk about methods. So yesterday we learned something called functions, and we saw how functions were really cool. We could reuse them after creating them in different parts of our code, and by using them we actually call them by putting a parenthesis sign after the function's name. Okay, so in this case, methods are like functions. They are also functions, but then they are not functions that we create ourselves. They are functions that Python created for us to use, and they only work on instances of a particular data type. So let's say, for instance, let me put var here and set it to equal to the string Josh, like this. So this var here is an instance of a string, right? Even the string itself, this value here, is also an instance of a string. Now we said methods work on an instance of a string, so to access them on an instance, not an instance of a string, an instance of a particular data type. So to access the methods that are available for this particular data type, which is a string, you simply put the dots in front of the string, and then all the methods will appear in your code editor, which is really nice. You can also, instead of putting it directly on the string, you just put it on the variable itself. So put the dots there, and then let's choose the first one, which is upper, and then remember to put this parenthesis sign here because it actually calls the method on the particular variable that you're calling it on. So let's run this. Now you can see Josh is in all uppercase letter. So that's how you use a method on a string. The same thing happens for lists, tuples and stuff like that, and other data types. So to find what methods are available for a particular data type, just print now dir, and then just put the name of the variable or just the string directly into it. Right, when we run this, now you can see some methods are here, some have this double underscore in front and behind them. These are called special methods, and they are not something we would need to use at this point, but the rest you can try them out and see what they do. Now, to know what these methods do, you simply, so like I said, methods are like functions, right? But then created into the Python programming language. So let's print again. So remember, when we wanted to find out what a function does after creating it, we use the help method here, or the help function, and then pass in the value of our function, right? The name of our function. So this is what we'll do here. In this case, let's say we want to check what upper does. So we just put the var, then dot upper like this, without the parenthesis, of course, because this will call the function and we don't want to call it. We just want to find out what it does. So when we run this code now, you can see upper method of built-in. You can see that it's a built-in method. It's a built-in function here. String instance, return a copy of the string converted to uppercase and that's simply what it does. And if you remember very well, this looks like what a docstring, and this is a docstring that was written into the upper built-in function in Python, which is really nice. So yeah, that's how you find out what a particular method does if you don't really know what it does. And you can also Google it, when you find something that you don't really understand. And I will encourage you to go and, try out other data types to see the methods available to them and just make your life easier when you're programming in Python. All right. Thanks for watching this tutorial or watching this video. Sorry. We've come to the end. Sorry. What am I saying? All right, we've come to the end. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.